obviously, with a couple of more players absent from practice. Is it safe to assume that your lineup is kind of in limbo going into tomorrow's game?
Yeah, that's fair to say. More precautionary, but we'll see in the morning. I mean, a lot of moving parts this time of year, and all you can do is play the 20 guys that are available.
And with Josh Norris in COVID protocol, obviously he's not available. What does that do to sort of your line combinations? And with Tim Stützle kind of moving up in practice today, is that the direction you're headed for tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll start that way and see how things go. Obviously it's a huge loss with Josh, but Gaudette's going to get a chance to get in there, and we'll look at the rest of the lineup depending on health, and guys are going to get some chances. So, like I said before, I mean, you're going to have to learn to win games sometimes when your roster isn't, where you need it to be, and this is one of those games.
Coach, what have you seen from Eric Brandstrom in the short week of practice from him? Obviously, coming back is sooner maybe than later.
Well, he can move pucks. He skates well. So I mean, we're going to have the puck on offense, and then they have some big guys and some really offensive players. I believe they're number one in slot chances in the National Hockey League, and we're going to have to defend there. So, not just him, all the D are going to have to really be conscious about, breaking up the cycle and limiting the time in our zone.
Chris Garriott, Close Media.
Hey, DJ, just a couple for me. With this new, and I don't know if you're the right guy to ask this, but can Norris come out after 5 days now if he's asymptomatic and feeling fine?
Well, you were spot on. I'm not the guy to ask. Someone will tell me when the players are available. All I can do is when they tell me they're available or not is play the guys. So the doctors, the training staff will let me know.
But can you do me a favor between now and tomorrow? Can you check on that for me? Because
Yeah, I'll go right back there and get that answer for you, and I'll answer it for you tomorrow morning.
No, because I wondered too on Forsberg now if they've lowered the limitations, if he could come out as well. Anyway, all that to say, are you looking forward to just playing again?
Yeah, I mean, this is the longest 28 games ever played with the amount of sickness and time off and breaks and what have you. We have 54 games to go, and I look forward to just getting back and going. I think so many of our guys have had COVID, and we're almost at the point where it's got everyone. And when it gets to that point, you hope that guys' immunities, fend them off from that, and we can get a good 2-3 months span here where we just play hockey. I mean, it is the world today, we know it, but as hockey players, coaches, management, ownership, we just want to play hockey.
And just on, you kind of turning back the clock to an empty rink, I mean, do you think that changes things at all?
Well, I mean, we went through it all last year. I think hockey's hockey. Fans are the greatest part of this game, is that you work your entire life to get to the NHL, whether it be a player, coach, manager, and the ability to play in front of fans, the ability, people pay big money to come and watch these guys. This is why it's the best league in the world, and fans make the league. Without fans, this is not nearly as exciting. So it's not going to be as exciting. It's still a hockey game. Our guys love hockey, but fans make the game.
And last thing for me, Paul and Hetherington, are they injured or are they?
No, they're precautionary. No injury there. We'll know more in the morning.
Good, thank you.
The lone hand accused from Claire Hanna at TSN.
Hey, DJ, I almost don't want to bring this up, but do you expect to play tomorrow?
Yes, yeah, I do. You know what? We got to play on. I mean, I'll listen to whatever the league or anyone tells me I have to do. But at this point, you know what? If you haven't had it and you get it, let's get your 5 days. Let's get you healthy and let's get playing. These guys train year round. They play their entire lives to play, and just sitting around is not good for anyone. So I think we all want to play, even if we're shorthanded. We know where we're at as a team, and we have to find ways to win those kind of games, and it's only going to make us better in the long run.
And just in terms of in goal, we've seen that the past couple of years. Forsberg's coming off tomorrow. What's your plan tomorrow against the Leafs in net?
We haven't decided yet. Obviously, we're looking at both Gus and Murr. Forsey won't go. He hasn't even practiced, so we'll make that decision. I'll talk to Berkey. Tough spot for both goalies. I mean, they were both off for 10 days. They've only had 4 or 5 days of practice. But same for Toronto. I mean, if they go with Campbell, he's just coming off. So everyone's with the same playing field, and we'll make that decision in the morning.
And then finally, just with a couple guys going into protocol, but also the excitement of playing tomorrow, how do you describe the mood in the locker room right now?
I think it's good. Our guys get along and they have a lot of fun. I think they just want to get back to playing hockey. I mean, they just want to play games and then, practice, play back to back. The NHL is just so fun. The ups and downs, the wins, losses. And when you play one game out of 15 or 20 days, that's not realistic. So I think our guys just want to get back into a normal schedule and get playing.